Hello Virgos, we were just doing a very quick, reading for everybody for the end of the year, advice for all signs at the end of the year going into 2026. So kind of closing out this cycle and beginning a new cycle as you enter the new year. So any advice please for Virgos? Any advice please from Virgos from the universe? As they're closing out old chapters and restarting new chapters. Okay, well, you had two cards come out. That's fine. The first one is the Nine of Cups, and the second one is the Four of Pentacles. Man, I feel as if the universe is telling you that you need to be more emotionally content. You need to love yourself, pour love into yourself, and not expect other people to pour in love to you. I know that sounds a little brutal, but there's just times in your life where you need to, Virgo, pour love into yourself instead of expecting other people to fill your cups. And as you fill your own cups, you become more content with yourself, with your life, and with your environment. And with the Four of Pentacles here, I feel like what would help that would be not being so reserved and conserved with your feelings and your emotions, not hanging on so tightly to maybe old ideas or old bitterness or resentment or anger or even hate for yourself, or maybe having insecurities or no self-love. Because hanging on to these kind of things and being conserved with your emotions and your feelings is really what's going to keep you from not filling your cups, and it's gonna, and as you're going into 2026, you're not going to be content, you're not going to be happy, you're not going to be fulfilled, you're just going to be miserable because you're continuing to hold on to the past and hold on to maybe negative things that have happened to you this year, and also holding on to holding on tightly to, I'm not going to give my love, or I'm not going to show my emotions, or I'm not going to give my time, because I just kind of feel like you've been a little bit of a miser this year, and you releasing that and letting go of that is really going to help you pour back into yourself. Because even when things happen and you become this miser and you hold on to things that aren't good for you and you're reserved with your feelings and emotions, you're holding your own self back. You might think that you're, I don't want to say punishing other people, but or you're protecting yourself in some way, but really you're just keeping yourself from your own happiness due to whatever experiences you had. So I just feel like the advice from the universe closing out 2025 and going into 2026 is to release all that stuff and to be more emotionally available and spend more time with people you love and put time and effort into things that you love, and not be so reserved, and to just really pour a lot of love into yourself, so that you can finally have this content, happy, loving year next year instead of being the miser. Sorry, but that's just that's the universe, is not me. So I hope that this helped, and I'll see you next time, Virgo.